Hi, everyone. So, for this meditation, I'd like you to sit comfortably, either with both feet on the ground or with legs crossed. Your hand position can be a couple of different things. Your hand positions are called mudras. They can be just simple like this and laying them on your lap, or I prefer to just cup my hands like this and join my thumbs together and rest my hands just comfortably on my lap as I sit. I usually take my glasses off because I don't need to be seeing anything when I'm meditating, but if I don't have them on, I'll be blind as a bat. So I'm going to leave them on because I'm doing this video. But take a deep breath in. Relax your shoulders. Take another deep breath in. Let that air just fill in those lungs. Breathe again, and this time hold your breath for a few seconds. Hold it. Let it go. Breathe again. Now, with your eyes closed, I want you to bring your attention, your energy, simply bring your energy down into your heart space. Just, again, our minds are very powerful. This is not complicated at all. We make this a lot more complicated than we need to. All we need to do is just close our eyes and use the amazing imagination that we have to just simply drop into our heart space. And whatever you end up thinking about is what you create. So make it up and it's completely fine. Okay, so take a deep breath in. Drop your energy into your heart space. Just go into your heart space. This is your heart chakra. Drop it. Now, imagine you've got this beautiful green light radiating. Drop that energy downwards and imagine that energy going down your body, out of your feet, and into the center of the earth. Just imagine, make it up. So here we go. Bring your attention into your heart. Drop your attention, energy down, all the way out of your soles of your feet. Out, touches the beautiful center of the earth. Imagine that beautiful pulsating earth energy. I always imagine it to be this like orangish, reddish, beautiful earth energy. Up through the soles of my feet. So I'm grounded, I'm connected to Mother Earth. And as it comes up my leg, it starts with the base of my spine. It's red. And again, just make it up. Imagine there's like a, traffic light upside down, this rainbow of lights, and the first one is red. And then right above it, it's orange. And as it comes up in my stomach area, the solar plexus, it's yellow. And as it comes up in my heart space, right here, it's green. Remembering to breathe. As it comes up in my throat chakra, it's a beautiful turquoise. And as the energy rises up and it comes up on my third eye, it's this beautiful deep blue, like a royal blue. And as it comes up to my crown, I imagine it to be a beautiful violet, like a purple. And as I light up all my chakras, I then push up, imagine that energy being pushed out of my crown chakra into this beautiful white bubble. And I'm just pushing my energy up all the way till I'm just imagining, I'm just using my amazing God-given imagination, and I'm touching the amazing heavens. I'm just going to imagine I'm touching heavens. It's quick, boom, I'm there. I'm breathing that in, and I'm imagining I'm bringing that beautiful light from God down from the heavens back into my crown chakra, and I'm letting it flow all the way down my chakras, all the way down to the soles of my feet, and now it's just lighting me up. right? And as I sit in this beautiful bubble space, first of all, I've just lighted up and connected, grounded my energy and connected to God. That's just a beautiful way. Now I imagine that I'm sitting, I'm extending that beautiful white light is filling up my entire body. My entire body is just covered with this amazing white light, and it extends outwards. It just oozes out, and it creates a big, beautiful white bubble of light around me. And make that bubble as big or as small as you want it to be, whatever you're comfortable with. And this is how, when I sit to meditate, I sit in there, and now as I'm connected to Mother Earth, and I'm connected to the higher power, and I'm safe and I'm secure in this beautiful bubble, this is how I like to start my day. This is how I like to start my meditation. Now, as I sit in this beautiful, safe space, I then bring my attention back up to my crown, and I imagine that there's two channels on the top of my head, two tubes. One is coming inwards, which is that beautiful white light from God, but right next to it, there's a clear plastic channel tube that's connected from my crown going all the way up to God. And that one, it's a vacuum cleaner. It's the most powerful vacuum cleaner created by God. And so now what I start doing is I start scanning my body, and I notice any part of me that feels heavy, dark, or tight. So I'm feeling some heaviness in my heart space. So I just imagine that this heaviness, and I use my amazing imagination, and imagine it's like a darkish color, like a darkish blackish color. It feels heavy. And I imagine that it's literally, I turn on the vacuum cleaner, I imagine that it's literally getting sucked out of my body, up through the top of my head, and I visualize it leaving the top of my head and going all the way up to God energy and just getting transformed. And as it's getting transformed, I'm feeling that energy literally lift and leave and clear my oral space, clear my physical body, clear my energy space. And as soon as I do that, I imagine I turn on the other light, and I bring that beautiful God energy in, and I fill up that space in my heart that was previously occupied by this heavy energy, and I just fill it up with this beautiful light energy. And I just continue to do that. You can start from the bottom of your feet and literally just turn the vacuum cleaner on and command that all energies that do not belong, any emotional debris that we've picked up, be sucked, pulled, and sent into God's light. Thank you. It is done. It is done. It is done. And then you need to witness it happening. Watch it all go. Now turn on the God's energy and let that fill you up all the way. And it's like, you're imagining a glass of water that you're pouring in, except that water is this beautiful God energy that you're filling your body up with. You're filling your physical and your energetic body up with. And there's no room for anything else when that energy comes in. And you just sit in there and just take a deep breath in. Just let that energy fill you up. You're sitting in this beautiful, safe bubble. You're already grounded. You're already connected to the earth. Just stay in there and enjoy the peace. Just bring your attention into your heart space. Just enjoy this peace. And when you're ready, take a deep breath in. And open your eyes. Now, I love the sense of peace that I get when I get down into my heart space. Now, does that mean that I'm perfectly zenned out all the time? Absolutely not. Does my mind wander? Yes, it does. What do I think about? Everything and anything under the sun. I'll think about my to-do list. I'll think about, something that I experienced during the day or something I'm supposed to do. Also, what happens a lot of times is I start experiencing different body sensations. So I'll feel itching in my ear, or my nose will twitch, or like something will itch. And in the beginning, when I used to sit and meditate, I would scratch and I would itch. But what I learned in Vipassana is that I don't do that. You don't do that. You just observe whatever's coming up, whether it's emotional stuff coming up, whether it's thoughts coming up, whether it's physical sensations coming up. You just observe and you let it go. And just observe, oh, this is interesting. Look, my eyebrow's itching, and right now my eyebrow's itching, but I'm not going to respond, because eventually everything passes. That's the beauty of it. Everything passes. Nothing lasts permanently. That's anicca. That's what you learn at Vipassana. So, if you have a mantra, so that's Vipassana meditation. If you have a mantra, the way I do that is when I clear my energy field, I then drop down into my heart space, and then I speak my mantra from my heart space. And sometimes, depending on the kind of mantra you have, either you're allowed to say it out loud or sometimes you're not. And either way, the idea is to say it with your heart and not with your physical tongue. And then just sit and enjoy the peace. And if your mind drifts, it's okay. It's supposed to drift. As long as you're alive, as long as you're human, your mind is going to drift. That's just part of meditation. If you didn't have thoughts, you'd be dead. That's normal. That's natural. Just because, I'm sitting here all looking all zen doesn't mean inside I'm not having like monkey mind, right? But the idea of meditation and the intention and the purpose and the objective of meditation is to just sit with yourself. And the more you do that, and just bringing your attention back to your breath, bringing your attention back into your heart space, and the more times you do that, the easier it becomes, the less your mind wanders. It's a practice, just like exercise, excuse me. The more you do it, the better you get at it. I don't even like using the term the better you get at it, because it's you just get it just becomes a way of life, and it becomes a way to connect and ground yourself to the earth energy and connect to God. And it's just a sense of peace. And I can't even, just a peace and joy that nothing else will bring me, that brings you. Anyways, I hope this has been helpful. And this is how I clear my energy field every day, at least once a day. And please feel free to comment and use it. And love and